right. First off, I'm going to start off by saying, face the east, to start off by saying, all honors and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, HaKradash. Double honors to the elders and apostles over at GMS, from where I'm learning this truth. And to those brothers that teach the likewise doctrine, okay, in its entirety, the whole road. Shalom. Alright, I ain't got nothing too special lined up, but I was listening to the brothers a little earlier, one of the younger brothers, I don't know where his camp is located. He has a personal channel, but I was listening, I only listen to GMS, okay? But it was pertaining to, and it's always spiritual with me. He was going into these women, and the mindset of these women and how, and I guess he's a younger brother. He was going into the gist of these women in this modern time, and me having a little age-worthy experience. I'll be 45 a few weeks here, Lord willing, earthly wise. But he was dead on point about these women. You younger brothers out there, you have to be circumspect dealing with these women. I mean, you got to be on point dealing with these women and not letting your lower nature get you caught up in all that and have you uprooted and confounded for the affairs of a woman, the world, the affairs of a woman in a relationship. Yeah, it's cool to have a woman and whatnot if she chooses to go abide by your ways if you in the truth. Okay, it's cool for that to happen. But as far as for worldly say, it's not a good thing. It's not a good look. Me speaking from experience, when I came into this, I straight dropped everything. I let go. I let go completely. And I've only been in this since I was 39. Okay, so a little less than 5 years. I mean, I'm a babe in this still yet. But surely enough, a lot of what the brother was saying, these women be putting curses and hexes and all kind of bewitching on individuals, okay, to either keep them in a love triangle, a love spell, or just screwed up in the head, okay, screwed up in the head, and plagued of the mind, plagued of the mind, and there's plenty of scriptures that Solomon went into, which was Yahweh Shai, if you can receive it, okay, that he went into, okay, about your dealings with women, okay, how to go about dealing with women, okay, and there's plenty of now that the Spirit just hit me with that one. There's plenty of scriptures that go into that, and telling not to give your strength over. Not to give your strength over. Let's see. Let's see here. This is the book of Proverbs. Okay. Proverbs 31, and I mean, and whenever I'm applying scripture, because I tussle every now and again, I still have the sparks that fly every now and again, but it's as what you're gonna find out as you mature, certain things become secondary, but for you younger brothers, I feel your pain. It's gonna be a hell of a thing. I mean, nowadays you got to check for Adam's apples. You got to check everything. Okay, you got to check everything out. So I feel for you. Okay, it's better, not to say like being no trick or nothing like that, but if all necessary and all means need be, uh, uh, because you think about it after that, after that wine and dine, after that dinner, that's the old school way. After that dinner, after that wine and dine, after that that walk, that drink, that car ride, okay, you could have just been done, got what you need to get out the way, and severed, and never had no ties to sever, okay, instead of courting. But there's nothing wrong with courting either, I mean, I'm not trying to come off as a comedian or nothing, but there's nothing wrong with courting either. Okay, if you can find that significant other, the Lord honors that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But like I was saying with me, when I came into the truth, I figured out what was in front of me, what was behind me, what was sidetracking me, blindsiding me, restraining me. Okay, I literally that was like a crutch to a certain extent. I mean, at one point in time, because shit, I ain't gonna lie, the longest relationship I done had was 5 years, and then that's it with any of them, But if that assistance part, and we sit down at the table, and what you can't do for me and what you can do for me versus how you benefiting off me, and not coming fully to the table, well then I'm better off just handling my affairs by myself. And then I never had an issue putting off no damn weak nature. Okay, I've always had some form of discipline about myself. Okay, I was lucky enough to have both mine in my household, my upbringing, and an older couple is that. Okay, because they weren't my biological parents, but older couple is that in their 60s. So I've seen a lot of things and how couples intermingle. Okay, that's besides the point. Okay, give not thy strength to a woman, because then you'll find your substance jacked up. You'll find anything that you're trying to strive for to be tainted or not building within firm for its time. Okay, so you're progressing for its time, which the scriptures speak about that. Okay, Solomon can bear testimony to that, which was Yahweh Shai. He bears testimony to that. Okay, how can you seek out the things young, having things young, and be young? How can you seek out the things that are old if you can't have the things that, I forget how it goes. I'm roughly paraphrasing. It's in the scriptures, but how you seek out things in your youth in order to seek out things in your old age or your prime. Okay, so it's roughly just saying, don't be diligent. Like my thing right now, I'm learning from the ants. Okay, we in the season right now of gathering. Hell, it was a messed up winter last winter. I had a hell of a struggle with that, financially and all. Okay, but I'm learning from the ants right now. Okay, I'm learning from the ants. Nevertheless, let's go back into scripture. Okay, this is Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength unto women. Okay, and that's what the society promotes. Okay, that's what the educational system lightweight promotes. Okay, get the white fence, or no, get your education, get the career, get the woman. See that? Get the woman, have the kids, live happy ever after with a white picket fence and a 401k. Oh, that can be nothing other than madness. That can be nothing other than somebody setting you up to be a consistent slave, okay, a consumer and a slave to the system, okay, and if that woman do indeed get get tired of you, because women change they change very quick, and their feelings are, you think that woman love you, she don't. Okay, they change very quick. All right, so if you think that's what it's gonna be, that's not what it's gonna be. All right, So again, this is the book of Proverbs 31 and 3. Okay? Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroy kings. Okay? Because plenty of kings have conquered and through brute violence. Okay, you can read that over in the Apocrypha as well. To gain wealth and wealth and success, only to put it forth towards a woman. Okay, and women are indeed. One of the elders brought it up a couple of days ago. Okay, women are indeed. What's that word? Let me go to my vocabulary. Women are indeed. I ain't the sharpest in the shed, but I'm still being used, and that's all that matters. Hypergamous, okay, hypergamous. So they naturally go for the order of the day, okay, or right now, these women don't belong to us. These are Babylon the Great's women, okay. This is Babylon. Can't forget, we're in our last captivity, and we're still under the curses. So what little that you do have, okay, substance-wise, okay, whether it's you got your own little personal, business, or whether you're doing, you're well off, you're six-figure, however it may be, okay. More so than anything is not to give it over to a woman at this particular time. I mean, not in any time, but in the kingdom we ain't gonna have that issue of having to worry about that, because we'll have rulership and dominion. Okay, hopefully I'm part of that number. This is about rulership and dominion. Okay, at this particular time, this ain't about settling down and being weak. Okay, that's not what this is about. Okay, remember that woman has an evil eye towards Jake. Okay, towards Jake, naturally. Okay, because of the curses. Okay, in her mind, she thinks, oh, he can't correct me. I mean, he can't correct me. He can't provide for me. He can't protect me. Okay, protect me. That's what I meant to say at first. He can't protect me, and she looks at him as weak. Well, that's due to what? What had happened during this time? The curses happened. Okay, cattle slavery happened. Okay, buck breaking happened. Okay, and Esau got to pay for all that. He's gonna pay for all that. But we're not gonna do him like he did us. Okay, he's just gonna get a foot up his ass. Okay, that's what he gonna get. And every time he get off course, that's what that rod of correction gonna be for. Okay, because he's not gonna be able to be corrected. Okay, that which is crooked cannot be made upright. Okay. He's made for a particular reason. Okay? All right, where was I going? Let's read that one more time. Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength unto a woman, nor thy ways that which destroyeth kings. In this society, the woman is totally against you. Okay? And she is the damn police. And what do you got any business doing reporting to a woman anyway? About your affairs of what you got or what you got going on in your in your day to day. I mean, who's who here? It's just a life lesson. That's all I'm really putting forth out there. Okay, for those that are simple-minded and gullible. Because remember, we're in the era of knowledge and wisdom stuff shall be the stability of thy time. This is a time of awakening, not of because what these women want, I'm gonna tell you what they want. See how much time I got. What they want. They want Jakes to, because this is how these women operate. They want Jakes if they do accept you. They want, and there's different degrees of classes of women, of course, but the ones that do have the careers and whatnot, for the most part, if they do want a Jake. They want a Jake that sell dope, play PlayStation all day, Call of Duty all day, and sit around the house, smoke blunts, And more 9 times out of 10, if it's a J, got long hair and is into femininity. Okay? I'm just going to tell her for what it is. She doesn't want an austere man. She doesn't want a man to govern and rule over her. Okay? Her and her finances, because that all actually belongs to the man. Okay? All right? She doesn't want to be submissive and fall in order. Okay? All right? I'm just putting it out there. Yes, I'm just putting it out there. This is the Book of Wisdom of Solomon, 4:12. For the bewitching of naughtiness doeth obscure things that are honest. Okay? All right, you can look all the dictionary words up. I ain't got too much time. I could go into obscured. I can go into every word damn near every word I just read on just this precept. Bewitching, of course, is witchcraft. Okay, sorcery. There should be a good understanding here in Babylon the Great by now with that one. That's consistently going on, second by second, minute by minute. Let's read it. Bewitch. Okay. To cast spells upon. Okay? So we're not to fashion, we should be coming out of I'm including myself, because I have to, whatever precept I'm reading, it has to apply to me first and foremost, in order for it to take action as if I'm warning someone or teaching someone or edifying. Okay? It got to apply to me first. Okay? So the bewitching is, hey, let the scriptures do all the talking. Let's let the scriptures do all the talking. Okay, let's read it one more time. Wisdom of Solomon 4:12. For the bewitching of the naughtiness doeth obscure things that are honest, and the wandering of concupiscence doeth undermine the simple mind. Okay? And this ain't the time to be simple-minded. This is not the time. Concupiscence, what is that? Well, lustful sex, sexual deeds, and hey, look at the industry of entertainment. It's wrapped fully, completely around it. Or any form of any form of entertainment is completely submerged in it. As far as music, as far as just male and female, and then they got that other stuff going on now, that weirdonism, okay, which has been going on for a long time. They just out the closet with it now, okay. Bewitch, to fascinate or charm, okay. Fascinate or charm. You think these women dress up just to come outside, just to look good? Well, they do look good for what they want and what they feel as though they can achieve. Okay? There's a spiritual war going on here. Okay? That's constructed, okay, by someone who is naturally contrite, and he's just contrite to nature, and it's set up to be that way because we're in an upside down kingdom that's getting ready to fall, and things are going to be turned right side up. Okay. Let's see here. Concupiscence. An ardent desire, especially sexual desire, lust. Okay? The desire of a person's lower appetite, contrary to reason, that subjugates and inclines him or her to both experience temptations and to give into temptation of sin due to the fall. Okay, and Paul oftentimes, that's just a dictionary meaning of it. Okay, but Paul oftentimes speaks to that. Okay, he speaks to that. Let's go over here to Sirach. Because we know who our real woman is. We know, those of us that's in this truth that are sincere, we know who our real woman is. We know who I know who. I speak first and foremost for myself. I know who my real woman is. Okay? All right? This is the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. Okay? In the book of Tobias, read the story of the book of Tobit and Tobias. Okay? And how he obtained his wife. Okay? And what he had to go through, and how the angel was there. I don't know, it was Gabriel. The angel was there, and how things were done. Okay? In order to get that spirit, that wicked spirit, off of his mate. Just peep how things were done. Even in that time, during that captivity, around, what was that, Nineveh, all of that was still going on. Okay, but just peep that. Okay, because he didn't see her. See, we didn't see our women as sexual objects like Esau, Edom in this wicked ass kingdom. See, they have offspring just to do it. Okay, just to do it and take pictures, and then set up monuments everywhere and act as if, you know, like this has been theirs forever. They're living in a fantasy world. They're gonna go back into the proper order. Eventually, they will go back to their proper order. Okay, but they don't do nothing out of moral. Okay, they don't have a moral system. They have a fantasy system. Okay. Okay, they're contrary to the true moral system. The true moral system. All right? The supreme. Okay? The supreme. I like to give, the Lord has to have the most highest honor and respect. The words that I could find. Okay? The sovereign universal power of the universes, Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Okay? All right? This man down here does not follow his rules. Okay? He does not follow his rules. Now, the woman was supposed to be given away. A woman is a daughter is a man's possession. Look what happened during Jacob's time. Okay, with the 12 brothers, or 13 brothers at the time, sister. And what them heathens did, and how they went to war over their sister. Okay? Because that was degrading, and that was humiliation and degrading to not only her, but to an entire nation. And there's other instances within the scriptures that speak on different things, but that's within the house. That's not outside of the house. Okay, that speaks on. That's why we have those laws. Okay, to forbid us from doing those things. Without this, we would be done. We would be like the heathens. If we didn't have Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai, we'd be just like the heathens. Point blank simple. I'm just narrowing it down. But that's all the time I got. I mean, all the time I got for right now. So, Lord willing, you got something from it? Till next time, let me close out. All honors and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Hakakwadash. Okay? To the next time, Lord willing. Okay? Shalom.